Gentlemen, we're not supposed to be here.
This is a closed course.
Let's just roll it, Evan.
34 is
All right, we're back.
34. We're back.
We're back.
33
We're
is
back.
an evil number.
Episode 34.
Pretty nice.
Close course.
They're talking conspiracies.
Yeah, got it. Here goes John.
Focus.
We haven't
The only
done a
time John
34.
talks is when he talks about a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, true. We missed 2 weeks ago's pod. Sorry about that. We had, I think the UFC fighter Cody Brundage was gonna come. He didn't. We got too busy.
Coming next week, though?
Yeah, he is coming next week. So next episode
Off a
he
big-
should be on
Off
there.
a big win, right?
Yeah, off a big win, big knockout win. That was pretty dope to watch. Did you watch it or no?
Yeah. I was trying to get into the fight on like some stream.
Yeah.
site.
Illegal.
And
Bro, it was on ESPN for free.
and it ended, first round, so I didn't get a chance to catch
And it was at 5:30.
But I
Yeah,
had
it was
money on
early.
it. I had a little bit of coin on
Yeah,
it. So.
Pete texted me and he's like,
Me too.
I think I said like, bro, that was wild. And he's like, yeah, when does Cody fight? And I'm like, no, he just won.
Yeah,
He's like,
no,
Sure, sending me.
because I was
lost.
sitting there and I was trying to log in, but anyway.
Good win.
Me, Cody Brundage, Justin Gaethje. Big wins for your boy.
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
Yeah, don't
Hey,
forget when
can't
Nick
talk
bet on
about
the
that,
Hanyak, you know?
Yeah, true.
That's true. I didn't
We haven't
bet on
had a
him.
pod since I made my world famous hole in one.
World famous. The shot heard around the world.
I've been hearing
Around the
people
world,
congratulate
ripples
about
around the
my-
world.
Oh,
Bro,
God.
the Corn Ferry guys were just in and they saw it and they're like, bro, congrats. It's us hole in one. Is this where it was done?
Thinking about getting you on the corn fair.
This is the hollow
Yeah.
ground, guys.
Yeah.
This is it, right
One
here.
guy's like, can I cut a piece of turf and take it home?
Really?
No, no.
There's some sickos
Trying to
out
cat
there.
up to NCAA net. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very, very similar.
It did not take me as long as I thought it was going to.
No.
It was perfect timing.
It was good. It was
Started
like,
at
it
noon,
went on a little
faded.
bit.
4:45.
People were into it.
I was excited for my 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift.
Yeah, John had no faith. He's like, yeah, I'm going to leave, and then I'll be back around 11 until 2.
It was
Yeah.
gonna be
He
a
was just
fat
fully
shack.
expecting.
It was gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it would have been
man,
good.
That would have been fun.
That would have been fun.
It would have really sucked is if like everyone went down and you're like, I'm just gonna hit a couple more shots before anyone comes back.
And make it by
and you
myself.
make it by yourself.
Oh, yeah, that would have
And then you just look like a complete loser, like
Yeah.
going excited by
look
yourself.
around. Oh, all right. Well, it looks like I'm going to drive home now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me turn off the stream by myself.
Yeah, that would
See you guys.
that would not have been fun. I think that as worse of a start as I could have had, I had. That was
Yeah.
awful.
It was 50% of the first 30 shots were shanks.
I hit one on the green of the first 30, I believe. And I just
Getting dialed.
went to my head, lost my swing, in between
Calibrating.
swings, yapping. It was bad.
It was.
It was real bad. And then everyone's giving me swing tips, and fuck, man.
The best was when you almost made it and Derek's just sitting there stoic eating
No
a bar.
reaction.
No reaction.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
I fall on the ground,
The
Rory's like,
sun's going
oh, and he's just
Eating a bar.
eating the bar. Doesn't give a fuck. When I made it as well, right before that, he's like, I think we need to give someone else a shot. I think you take a rest. And then I made it on that next shot.
Yeah.
I was like, well, good thing I didn't listen to him.
Yeah. No kidding.
And then you were talking about how you were maybe going to do it. And then, you got
I'll
scared.
do it. I
piss
just-
running down your leg, backed out.
I was hitting driver closer than you were with wedge
No,
yesterday.
not true.
I mean, we could do it.
do it.
We should
Let's
do
schedule
it. I think
it.
Pete should do it too.
A lot of chatter,
least-
but until it comes down to
at
it,
least schedule it.
I need a
Yards out.
secretary.
Yeah.
somewhere.
crickets, boys.
In there
It is
for a while.
absolute crickets.
I think a 150 shot.
155.
Nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. I think that would be a good one for me, and I'll do it. I'll hop on. Let's do it.
Maybe
Set it up.
maybe like season finale of the weekly TV show
Yeah.
as a nickel in one challenge.
Yeah. Let's do
Gonna do
that.
6 to 8 episodes. First
Yeah.
one tonight, by the
Tonight.
way.
So
So by the time you guys hear this pod, it'll be over, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys watched. It's me, Pete, Rory. 14 clubs, 14 pars. We got to make a par with every single club in the bag, and each one of us has to hit one shot per club per par.
okay, so
It's gonna be
how does
uphill battle.
how does it work? So let's say you got driver. If Peter hits, you probably want him. Like I hit driver to the green.
He's
saw it
hitting off the
yesterday.
tee. Pete's
Pretty-
hitting off every tee, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's not hard because you're gonna knock it down. I mean, driver, three wood, putter are gonna be tough.
Use someone's shot at least once.
Someone's
How
tee
far is
shot
it?
at least
How far
once.
is it?
I think it's 145.
Okay, so and like 60 will be hard, but you just blade a 60. So you're just gonna let Pete do it. Do you have to finish the hole and try it every time, or do you have to?
No, we can
you just
bail.
reset it.
Like if he doesn't hit a good one, we'll just bail.
Yeah,
just
you
go back
bail.
to the tee box. So that's what I'm saying. Like Pete can just hit
in.
until he hits the green. Me and Rory aren't chipping in unless it's like 60 degree or
We
something.
were talking about this too, though.
That's
and, like,
easy. That's gonna take less than an hour.
The putting might be a crapshoot though, because
Yeah.
even when we play on the simulator golf, you can hit a good tee shot, good second, and then
Yeah.
have like 20 feet for birdie, and then it's tough to gauge. It's not like you're outside and you can just like
And,
lag
yeah.
it up there to a foot.
And putting on the simulators is tough.
Yeah, you have to like hammer it, and then if it's downhill, you have to like really touch it, and
And we've seen Rory putt with the putter.
yeah, it's,
You
it's not like we got
Oh,
the
so-
players, Rory.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true. So who's gonna be doing the second shot? If it's a putt, is it you or him?
I don't know. I'd have to decide.
you
Maybe
don't
I
want-
just try to get it close, but then I want him to miss. But at the same time, he can't put a shitter because then I'll have no chance to make it. Like
I
that
think-
last guy needs to be tight. Needs to be within like 6 feet
and
realistically.
the gimme range is not like the hole's that big.
No.
What's the
even if-
gimme range?
It's like 5 feet.
You got to lower the
You're gonna
gimme
take-
range.
take
We
off
thought
the
about
gimme.
Yeah,
taking
you
it
got to take
off.
off the gimmies for sure.
Oh, if
At
you
least
take
for
off
like the
gimme,
first 30
we're
minutes,
hosed.
You have to.
hour or
We're
something.
hosed.
No, you're not. No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
You think we're making
Yeah.
easy pars?
Yes.
But think about it. Like
Long
with
shot?
if it's 145, it's gonna be easy.
You can reset. You can go back, like you hit driver and it goes into the water. You just hit reset and hit a driver again. Okay, you hit it to 15 feet and you two putt.
Yeah, but it's
just kind of reload quickly.
With driver though, you got to putt with driver.
Yeah. But like think about it. If it's 145 yards, we'll be solid with 6, 7, 8, 9 pitching wedge, probably even gap for you. If it's 145, like those should be knocked out pretty quickly, and then the woods driver putter wedges might be a little bit hairy.
yeah.
But the good thing is like for a 60 degree, I can hit it off the tee box,
Can you bounce around?
just bounce it out there somewhere, and then you can stick it close with like 60.
build some momentum.
Could do that too, so I don't have to necessarily hit it close.
And then Rory has to go knock in the 3-footer
with
Yeah,
a 60
with
degree.
the 60 degree.
That's the thing. Is that like the
That's why you got to stick it
You
close.
can't knock it in with a regular butter.
Yeah.
gimme range is going to be key.
I think we go like 30 minutes, no gimme range, then we maybe add it.
Even inside the gimme range, though, it's still adding a shot. So even if you hit, you know,
You still have to.
Oh
the
shit,
driver
that's
to the back
true.
of the green, then you hit a chip up there to 10 feet. You
Oh,
know,
that's
a putt
true.
inside that ring isn't a par. It's
Yeah.
a bogey.
Yeah,
but it just
yeah.
autos the bogey.
What if you
putt.
did true
So you
alternate
have to make
shot?
it.
That's why I'm saying you got to turn off the auto gimme. Just like remember, I mean, didn't one of the Barstool guys do that and he
I think
missed
something
like
similar, like a 2-footer with driver because you
Yeah.
hit it too hard.
yeah. So you got to turn off. I think you'd be fine if me and you did this. I bet we finish it in an hour.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's
So-
way different.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe less, but I think it'll be a good challenge. You know, one of the challenges I'm actually looking forward to,
Huh.
and I was kind of nervous last night about it, like legitimately nervous.
Oh shit, yes.
Is my bet with Rory,
Yes.
which is going to be a good YouTube video.
That is a good one. So what is the bet? It's you versus Rory, straight up, real golf. If he
from the tips too.
he has to beat you on one hole or tie you, right?
No,
I thought
has
Ty
to
went
beat
to
me.
Rory.
No, not a tie because he'll make a par or a bogey.
Outside
He
golf?
has to beat me, so I have to
Real
bogey.
golf.
He has to par. Real golf from the tips at the illustrious Fox Hill Club, perhaps.
Sawgrass
two
of
new
Colorado,
members.
they call it
That's
now.
what they call it. Northern Colorado.
The Augusta of the
Of
West.
Longmont.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's for sure Longmont's premier private club.
So there's,
But-
there's that.
There's that. But so me versus Rory, straight up, no shots. I have to beat him on every hole. If he beats me on one hole, not a tie, he could get a birdie. He's birdied.
Yeah.
He could get a par. I bogey. If he beats me, I got to go in the ring with a UFC fighter. And fight
Same
him.
thing for Rory. Same thing for Rory. Loser's got to go.
Loser has to go
Loser's
to
got
the
to
ring.
spar one of the Factory X guys.
And Liam's like, this guy's 7th in the world fighter who we're fighting.
Shit, dude.
Rory's just a sleeper though.
Yeah.
He's whipping.
Yeah, it's true. Rory sleeps one of the
Iron
UFC guys.
Imagine.
Oh,
Crazy.
fuck.
Well,
I don't know if Rory will take that
it's gonna
bet.
Be a pretty close bet.
We're gonna
I
need.
think you got.
We're gonna need Keyman insurance.
Is there like a
I think.
shelf life on
honestly.
this bet, or is it like going like 2025? Like is
It's one round.
one round?
It's one round. That's why I think originally you said Ty went to him.
No. I would never have done it because we used to play this game in college where would be a good player, and he would get 2 shots. So like I'd play Ryan Burke, and he would give me 2 shots every hole. But I had to beat him on every hole. Couldn't tie. I had to beat him on every hole. And if you like have a bet like that, and you'd swap it around. So like couldn't tie. I'd always have to beat him by 1, right? So he'd make birdie. I'd still have to make par because then I'd make a 2.
Yeah.
But if I made a 5, then we tie. He wins the bet.
Yeah.
I guess there's a chance.
So no
because
ties.
If you hit it in the water, you get bogey or double. He
I
just
had
has the
double.
par.
Yeah, I've had doubles.
You did have a shank the other day.
I did. What hole was that? Oh,
par 5.
7. I still made par.
7?
Remember you hit it in tight, you eagled, and I was right there with you. We both bombed driver like 375.
You robbed me.
Yeah.
I'd wedge into the par 5, and then I shanked it.
How could I possibly forget?
It's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that was.
Now that we're on this, I did want to talk about this.
That was
I
good.
think I don't want to be that guy, but I think it's official. We have the new best golfer in the office. Peter?
Well, I think so.
Has
Peter?
anyone played Nico yet? He's
No.
Nico's scrappy.
So I told, speaking of Ryan, I told Ryan this,
He's a good player.
and I was like, yeah, I think Peter's the best golfer in the office. And he's like, well, duh. He's a year out of Division I golf college. He's got no family, no girlfriend. Of course he should be the best golfer. I'm like, that makes me feel a little better.
A little bit better, right? But
Peter's a stick.
You might need to give him 3-4 side, honestly.
I'll never take shots ever. I'd rather just lose the $40.
I appreciate that because a lot of people want their shots,
I don't.
Like, Liam's hiding behind the mic over there. He wants 12.
Do you want me to pull up the gin?
Okay, this guy.
I'm a 12.4.
Okay,
So
everyone
I went 12.4.
hit the comments if you think you should be able to lean.
Well,
on
what's
your
Peter's handicap?
inflated
What's your
Ten.
rating? +2. So really, I should get 14.
14
That is
round up.
exactly what I said. Let's
And,
call it 15.
And on
It's
Fox
outdated.
Hill, that's of course it's 15.
And from the tips he wants to play Saturday, give me an extra 2.
Yes.
Really, I should get a stroke a hole.
No way.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Let's see what it would be.
I don't post.
Whose fault is that?
Got to respect the game.
Whose fault is that?
I don't even keep score.
Exactly.
Just see what he's at.
Yeah, we'll pull him up.
We'll see what.
Can you search by GIN number?
Yeah, and you can set it up here and say,
6020.
If we're playing Fox Hill from the tips, what I should get.
look at this.
That is the rule.
handicap calculator.
Pull it up.
The Fox Hill Club.
Sawgrass.
There's no shot.
Add golfers.
Liam was popping me to death getting 12 the other day.
No, I played out of my gourd. Cannot play better.
Shit, like,
Oh,
Six
plus
iron.
2.5 is Peter.
Six iron.
Really?
So
And he was telling me scratch on Saturday.
I don't
see here.
post. I don't post.
I don't pose.
So if you guys were to play the tips at Fox Hill,
Mm-hmm.
Peter's 2.5 becomes a 0. Your 12.4 becomes an 18.
18 strokes,
You
a
get-
pop a hole on
No
Saturday,
way.
Pete.
get
No way.
Pop a hole.
Unit size is going way down.
Pull it up.
with that bet. Not playing for the full price on that. No,
Well, so if you were playing,
Got to honor the handicaps.
that's what Blake does too. He always is
let's say if you were playing white.
post
That's
his
saying
junk
you-
rounds that he walks around. I'm
gonna
a
shoot it.
6.
I
I'm a
post
6.
everything.
You're gonna shoot an 89 or better to shoot par.
Actually, Lee.
Yeah.
That's
That's fair.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit.
That's
hanky,
fair.
right?
that's high.
I break
It's
90 once every 10 rounds.
It's a pencil
Actually, it's a
whipping.
20.
Is what it
A
is.
20.
Yeah.
He shot 82 last weekend without a 60, which is his bread and butter club, and so
17 you'd get.
he's not getting 17. The best one on the first tee.
Yeah, it is.
There's not enough sand on that course.
No, there's
No.
not.
Yeah, take me to a
too
sandy
much.
course. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I didn't hit it in one bunker when we played. That's why I played all right.
Yeah.
Bunker, triple bogey.
He needs.
It's
Immediate
He needs
triple.
to look at our wedge bounce.
I got one. I got a W,
You're
and
getting better.
he was like, "Yeah, bro, just hit behind the ball. It'll pop out every time." No.
I think it's like the path that you got to hit it at. Like I'm
Yeah.
always trying to hit way across it. So
Yeah, me
if I'm
too.
hitting to you and you're the hole, and this is the ball. I'm
Yeah.
trying to hit like my club path is like at Nick,
You're aimed left
Yeah,
because
and
it's
way-
coming out right.
and your face is open.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
when I slice across it, it still pops up over there.
Well, we'll
He's
see.
also
I'm
very
getting 18.
shallow and just kind of you got to
have to
come
be
from the other
steep.
side. He's coming from inside and he's not steep.
No, it's got to be
He's-
outside.
You got to be outside and be really steep with it.
yeah.
You got to splash down.
Yeah.
John's a good bunker player.
And once you feel it though, a couple times you'll be like, oh,
I should be all right with 18 pops
Naturally
too.
steep.
18 pops.
18 pops.
It's 17 from the signs.
Oh, from the signs.
All right, I'll take
I'm not playing
17.
the
I'll take
signs.
17.
No.
I'll take 17.
There's no tee markers out yet.
We'll play the back. Right foot rough.
That's 20.
No.
Play the
right,
20.
right foot. I'll play tips if I get 20 pops.
Right foot rough. I'll give you your 12.
12?
That's what you said. That's your
You shot
handicap.
82. He's a 12.
It's a good round.
And would you shoot?
70.
Okay.
It's right
So
there.
he's a +2.
Yeah, that's a 12. That looks like 12 shots from the signs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It seemed like that game was
That seems like a
perfectly
very
fair.
fair deal.
So if
Perfectly
we
fair.
stretch it
And the
out, it
week
should be no
before, would you
problem.
shoot? 66.
4 under?
And would you shoot? 84?
Yeah, probably.
There's 18.
Exactly. 18. And he's got the distance, so if we move it back, I should get more pops.
Yeah, 20.
I'm not doing 20. I don't know why you're lobbying so hard for this 20.
What did
pops.
Pete
You
say
get
to you?
2 on 6 and 2 on 15. Huh? What did
like
you say
that.
to me?
About when I hit my drive on 1?
Oh, what did you came up to me and told me you're like, yeah, I was a little surprised by what was the
Put me on watch or something.
put me yeah, he put me on watch. He put me on notice.
With his
Liam,
drive
with his
on
drive
one.
on one, he put me on notice.
You did put me on notice. It was like 300 right down the middle.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't move
You've gotten
either.
like 30
It was
yards
like-
longer.
Just wait till I start really whipping it too.
Because I didn't really miss mine, and I was like
Still an off-season form.
right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in off-season form, so you should be real scared. I think I'm gonna beat Nick straight up this year.
If you beat me straight up once this year, I'll give you $500. Just zero. Just $500.
All right, we don't have to play with each other, right?
No, yes. yes. Yes.
The round of my life.
I just had to check.
Playing by
Come on.
myself, little Twilight Tuesday night at the Fox Hill
Oh,
Club.
no one was there,
Why
but I
not?
took it
Why
low,
not?
guys.
I played great.
I took it really low.
So, are you guys joining?
Yeah.
Big paperwork Friday.
I think we're signing the paperwork at 11:15 on Friday with Brad.
36 on Saturday,
You playing Sunday?
I'll play
probably.
Sunday.
Yeah, might as well.
You in?
Yeah.
Jeez, you guys.
John, you want to play?
Come up and play, John.
Come on.
I gotta clear it.
Hey.
It'd be fun.
John already has a membership he doesn't use.
Yeah,
At a much
gonna-
way
nicer
more
club.
expensive.
My goal is to consistently break 80 this year. I think I can do it.
See, the big thing that drives business, and to be fair, there's a lot of people at Rolling Hills, but we're up there a lot. I think I played more rounds at Rolling Hills literally than John has in the last 3 years. I mean, it's close. In 18 holes of golf. You go up and
Still
putts
young.
around. He puts around.
Yeah.
But I tell John, I'm like, you need to get out to the club and play in the Wednesday night leagues and hang out with the boys on the Friday game.
Club.
Because when you guys are up there, you saw Al Linton.
Enjoy
He
the
has the Golf of
members.
America bag and 20 head covers.
Yeah,
he
he
has
does.
all woods.
Yeah.
Except his wedges and putters. Every club's a wood.
I might go to that.
And every head covers with pins
Honestly,
and aces.
your
He's got
swing
like
type.
10 head covers in his bag.
That's pretty sick. It was like the Pins HQ
Yeah, it was cool.
shoot course.
Yeah.
Everyone that we met there was rocking something, or
Yeah, or said something about it.
you know, so pretty cool.
Who's the guy who listens to the pod? Logan.
Oh, I'm going to feel bad, man, because I know your name.
Yeah, I know it too.
The maintenance guy.
I'm blanking.
Josh.
Yes.
Josh.
Yeah. He was talking about the hole-in-one challenge too. He's like, "Oh, I've heard it around the world." Yeah.
Josh is great, bro. There'll never be a day at Fox Hill you go up there this year where he's not wearing pins.
And you gave
Every day.
he was that day too, and you gave him a polo too, right?
Yeah, we got
PP?
him and Brad in the player preferred. Yeah,
Little
Yeah.
PP.
got him some good gear. So
Yeah.
I told him, I said, don't wear this one.
Yeah.
Fixing the irrigation lines, you know.
Well, he does everything there. I saw him this summer, and I was like, "Hey, man, how's your day going?" He's like, "Not great. Busy afternoon." I'm like, "What are you off to?" And he's like, "Some kid shit in the pool. I gotta go get it out."
Oh no.
Are you serious?
He'll do that, or he'll run the tournament, or whatever.
Oh man,
That's the guy you need.
Yeah,
Swiss
he is.
Army guy.
Swiss Army knife. Yeah, honestly.
That's good.
Josh
Shout
from
out
Swiss
Josh.
Army. Yeah, shout out Josh.
Makes Fox Hill run. Sawgrass of Colorado.
Yep,
That's what they call it.
New members up there too.
it'll be cool.
Yeah.
Well, Brad really came our way on that deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did.
I can't advertise the deal, but you know,
It was a fair,
It was a
and
fair
equitable
deal.
deal.
it was a fair deal.
It was.
Yep.
Just make sure you guys text me your new member numbers.
Yeah. I have yours in our text saved.
Yeah.
Keeping mine encrypted. You know?
I did pay for that lunch. Give me some credit.
Yeah, you did.
I paid for my lunch too. I think Lee put his on Remy's, but you know,
Yeah.
I did. Well, I didn't know you could pay with a credit card at Fox. When she came
had
up to
no
us, she's
idea.
like, member numbers? And I was like, yeah, I got one. And Pete and Roy looked at me, and I was like, 51, whatever.
51, yeah. I didn't say it.
Oh, that's why I cut it off.
Yeah.
And then they came over and gave me Remington merch, and I was like, oh, all right, I'll just.
that'll do.
Thanks for lunch, Remy. Appreciate it. It's the least I deserve. I watch your kids 4 times a week.
Yeah, I told Ashley because we're gonna have dinner up there Friday night, and
Oh, nice.
she's like, I was like, come down with the kids. And she's like, you sure you don't want it to just be you, Liam, and Peter? She hates going up there and eating.
Really?
It's like it's a great
She doesn't
family
like the
club.
meal, or why?
Doesn't like the food. It's
Food's
gotten a
good.
lot better. It's gotten a lot better.
Burgers.
They did struggle, but it's a lot better. But that club is like exclusively me. She hasn't been to the pool in 3 years. She hasn't been up there. NICU tournament. She comes. That's it.
So why she just doesn't want to go hang around with the?
Well, we have a
moms?
pool at our house, or the neighborhood has like a pool, so she goes there, and then doesn't like the food. But she hasn't eaten there in 3 years. I'm like, the food's a lot better.
Yeah.
They got a new guy. Get from
Can't
TJ
screw up the club
Fridays.
sandwich. Get the club sandwich.
Get the club sandwich.
Can't
Can't go
screw those
wrong.
up.
Bro, the chicken sandwich is
chicken,
good.
The hot chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Nashville, that thing is gas.
Tenders were good.
It's
Yeah.
always reliable. Peter comes in like never been there before. You know, most people just order off the menu. He orders a secret off menu item. He's like, "Can I do the chicken tenders tossed in the hot sauce?" And I was like,
Okay, so they got the Nashville chicken sandwich, right? That comes with the
Yeah.
Nashville sauce on it. And then you can get the tenders without the sauce. So I told him, I said, "Can I get the tenders tossed in the sauce?" And then she was like, "Yeah, it's no
I
worries."
feel like that needs to be a T-shirt, Evian, tossed in the sauce, and it's like
Tossed in the
chicken tenders in a metal bowl.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
"Write it down. Write it down." Also, Dustin's got his new fight scheduled. Nick,
Hey.
going?
Yeah, F you, man.
Are you gonna
Do you
go,
have to go to
Pete?
that wedding?
I think I'm going.
Yeah.
We got it because I got to decide. If it's just me and Rock, I probably won't go. But if you're gonna come, maybe Balake.
It's funny you guys should say that
Phil.
about the wedding because one of my good friends who I went to college with, his sister's getting married. I think on like the 27th. So I think
The
that
week before.
on May. So I think that's conflicting maybe. And then I have
I thought the fight's the 31st.
It
is
is.
it 31st?
Yeah.
Okay, I should be fine then. I'll have to
Okay.
double check.
But
on
you
dates.
can't go to the fight because it's the Apex. So you're just
No.
gonna go and
I think
hang
it'd
out
still
in
just be
Vegas?
fun to they do the dinner the night before, or they'll do something during the day. After the fight, the next day they're at the Circa.
I'm going to the Kenny Chesney concert the week before. At the
Oh,
Sphere.
really? Oh,
that's
pretty
gonna be
dope.
sick.
With Ashley?
Yeah, Daniel invited me.
Have you been to the Sphere
No.
before?
That's why I wanted to go.
MSG Sphere?
Yeah,
Big like.
in Vegas.
Sweet.
I'm not like a big Kenny Chesney fan, but I just want to see the Sphere. It looks cool.
He's got good songs.
That'll be a good
Yeah.
Yeah,
production.
he's got class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Yeah.
Out last night. That was the college ripper right there.
Yeah.
I'm
Nick's
going back there in May too.
Out Last
Great
Night is a
concert, yeah.
banger.
What concert?
Grateful Dead at the
Oh.
Sphere. My dad, my brother, they're both big
Deadhead.
Deadheads.
Deadheads. Yep,
Really?
yep. So I'm gonna go out there for year 2.
Nice.
It's crazy.
let me
I've never
guess-
seen him so happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Let me guess what Nick's gonna wear.
For what?
Kenny Chesney.
Oh.
You got those like
Puka
you got the
shell
jeans
necklace?
obviously.
Yep.
You got that like black T-shirt. It's like the flannel that you wear when you think you're Rip
Yep.
from Yellowstone.
Yep.
Probably the black pins hat.
No. The
Cowboy
Black
hat?
Pins cowboy hat.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart.
I love when Nick wears that. He thinks he's literally Rip from Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Just wear the Yellowstone polo.
Good. Not the polo. I'm a country guy,
Yeah.
farmer.
You're the
Country guy.
farthest thing from country, man.
Whenever I wear my boots, Ashley's like, "Why are you wearing cowboy boots?" And I was like, "I'm a homesteader. This is the homestead. I'm gonna go do some yard work, chop some wood."
Rory wears them to the bars a lot.
Yeah. Well, he needs the extra height.
Puts him on the puts on the
Boots are,
accent.
It's funny, actually. You guys know TJ. We've talked about him a little bit on here. I had a pair of cowboy boots that I would wear, sparingly, and then
They're actually very practical.
No, they
In the
are.
winter, they're all warm and they don't get wet.
he would always want to borrow them. He's like, "Dude, they're a game changer. They make me a 6-footer, bro. Can I borrow them?" And I was like, "Just get your own boots, bro." Like, anyway, we shared the boots.
You shared the boots.
Shared the boots.
I never had a pair of cowboy boots until John Dick's wedding. He had and I wish I would have done this. It's like instead of renting a tux like all my groomsmen
rent the
had to
boot.
do. No, it was like you buy he bought the suit and like the outfit, and that was like your part of your groomsman gift. So he bought boots for everybody.
Oh, cool.
And so it was like
a pretty good
Ariat or
idea.
whatever I don't know what the brand is.
You
But
got me like a
nice
shitty
boots.
lighter.
Huh?
You got me like a shitty lighter
Yeah.
for being in your party.
Yeah, well, it didn't mean much to me. So you were going around like literally Liam was Spalding at her wedding, going around finishing drinks off tables.
I was 15. I couldn't get a drink.
Good man.
I remember I was like kind of drunk and I went up to my dad and I was like, hey, can you give me a whiskey Coke? And he's like, who the fuck are you? He's like, no. I was like, yeah, I'm kidding. I don't want a whiskey Coke. Oh, it's a joke.
That's funny, man.
Talking about Rory, because he does kind of do the accent when he puts on the cowboy boots. He put on a Scottish accent at the bar a couple weeks ago, like he normally does.
Yeah.
Started talking to a girl, blah, blah, blah. Things went well. Then he was taking her on a date 4 days later.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm like, well, now what are you going to do?
Switches over to Houston.
Because you have the accent, like you were talking to her in a Scottish accent the whole night, saying you live in Glasgow, you're like a foreign exchange student. I'm like, so now what's the plan? He's like, oh shit, bro, I didn't think about that. And I'm like, well, the date's in 2 hours, so you better
what
come
did he
up with
do?
something. I think he just told her, oh, sometimes when I get drunk, I just put on an accent. And I'm like,
Crazy.
you told her you were from Scotland. I was like, what about that part? Are you just going to tell her you're a straight up liar? So
I would have ran with the accent.
that's what
for a
I said. I
while.
was like, run with the accent. I was like, run with it. It'd be hilarious. And he's like, I don't know, man. And he might just say I was joking around. I'm like, you can't say you were joking around. You were talking to her for 5 hours at the bar.
and just in getting deeper and deeper and deeper
Into the
Tell me about your
horrible
family.
lie.
Yeah, my dad, he's a farmer out in Glasgow, does the
Yeah.
Highland cows.
Yeah, I said, Mom, I'm a foreign exchange student. He's pointing at me. This is my cousin. I'm staying at his house. I'm like, what are you talking about? But
And he's in full accent the whole time with
the
her.
whole time.
Good for him.
It's a pretty good accent.
It is.
It is pretty good, but it's funny because even that night, like when he was drinking more and more, he'd kind of forget and then go into like normal talking. She's like, "Where's your like?" That didn't sound very Scottish, and he's like, "Oh, sometimes when I drink, I lose it." I'm like, "What?"
Other way around.
Yeah, I'm like, it should get thicker. Yeah, Pete's seen Andy. It gets thicker.
Yeah.
Can't understand a word that guy says.
Yep, Andy's funny, man, for sure. Just like the common like slang that he would use.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
What was he calling the gas station?
Petrol?
The what?
Petrol?
No, the gas station. It was he had some
Market?
name for it.
Shop?
I don't
No,
remember.
it was the garage.
Oh, is that what he called it?
Yeah, you call it the gas station the garage.
He also had 4 Celsiuses in one day.
Oh,
Really?
Remember when they dropped him off? They're like 2 is the max. Don't recommend that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like 2 is the ultimate max. And then he was thrown up at the house one night. I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I had 4 Celsiuses, mate.
4 Celsius,
My
10
stomach-
yards,
My stomach's
No
fucked.
food.
My stomach's fucked up.
a few handicaps.
You should
Yeah.
be fine with all the iron brew they drink out there.
Yeah.
You don't want more than 2 of those.
No,
Bubblegum drink?
definitely not.
Kind of tastes like bubblegum.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
I think we've solidified Pete's going to come to the tournament in Scottsdale. We're going to be partners. Take it low, nice and low.
Yep.
I think we'll beat you two.
Me and Nick are undefeated.
yeah.
Are you guys getting an Airbnb or are you staying at
I think we're going to stay at probably
at the
Guy's
house?
house. Yeah.
nice?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're driving down there.
Yeah, talk about the tournaments because we need to get the tournaments. There's a few spots left for
Yeah.
Cactus Classic, couple for the NICU, and then the other one in Raccoon Creek.
Cactus Classic will be fun. We're going to announce it probably by the time this pod's out. You'll probably already see it. But I think Putting World, we're going to do an event the night
Did you
before.
talk to him?
At Putting World. They got that upstairs area. That's pretty cool. So we'll have like our own private area. We can hang out, mess around, drink, eat, putt. And then the next day, the tournament, I think it's 1 o'clock, something like that.
Why are you laughing?
It's burping in the mic.
Oh, me? Yeah. Is it loud? Cat's going to be like, you're burping in the mic.
And then, who knows, maybe Saturday night we get a little squad together, go up to the chip,
Oh yeah,
run it at the chip,
that would actually
maybe.
be awesome.
Was that the casino? What is the chip?
The Buffalo Chip. It's the best bar in the
The
world.
Western bar.
Really? Oh yeah.
Real bull
Live
riding, like real bull, not
Any
mechanic.
swing dancing?
Yeah, they do a lot of it. That's the best bar in the world.
Gotten pretty good at that. That's a cheat code.
Yeah, Pete does pull that out a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
a couple little moves, you know. Just
Oh, they like that.
yeah.
And then NICU, June 2nd, that's finally published. I think we launched that
That's
like
published.
a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Support
That's
the kids.
live. Yeah, support the kids. Give back to the kids. That's a good one. Raccoon Creek, July, and then Vegas. Vegas, baby.
October.
October 25th. winners of that one, 10 grand cash.
10
How are we gonna get 10 grand down there? Are you just gonna withdraw it down there or travel with
It's
it?
Vegas.
Travel with it, baby.
Yeah,
I guess it is Vegas, so
Get chips.
yeah, chips.
Yeah.
Give it to him in chips.
We did say we were gonna give 10 grand cash at the tournament, so we gotta figure out how that's gonna work.
Get it in twos again.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
Screw
twos.
somebody over.
Yeah,
a massive backpack full of twos.
Natural.
10K. What can you legally travel with?
I think 10K is the limit.
Really?
Like flags a terrorism search.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't even think that there was a limit on it.
Yeah, you can't travel with more than like 10,000 cash. Unless you have a
Shenanigans.
reason. Yeah, it's stupid. Well, hopefully when we get those the $250 Trump bill, we only need what, 40 of those?
Yeah, that'd be
You doing
nice.
a bill?
250.
Doing a 250 bill?
Yeah,
No
that's
way.
what he says.
Who's it going to be on it? Himself?
Him. Yeah, Trump is on the 250.
Crazy. That's sick, though.
That would be awesome,
The
right?
only, the only standing president that
That would be
You know,
pretty
it's on a
sick.
bill. that'd be right on brand.
That would be.
It would be on brand. You would love it.
I've been
Oh,
watching
Cac-
The Apprentice a little bit.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
cut
came
you
back
off,
on.
but
Oh yeah, he did tell me
kick-ass
that.
show.
Yeah. Is it like the original, like OG,
Yeah,
like
so
season
season
1?
Season
Yeah.
1, yeah. There's
Yeah.
3 seasons on Prime right now.
Really?
That's pretty lit.
I remember it. Money, 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 money.
Omarosa.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
He's like, you've been in the hot seat, what, 6 times already? You know.
Give us a quote. Give us another quote from that.
I'm trying to think of a good one. What did he say the other day?
That guy Bill won, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Ah, he just said he started it.
No.
Come on.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm
sorry.
trying to think
Yeah,
of a
Bill
good one.
won.
They all
This was like 20 years ago, man.
they'll come back to me. They'll come back to me. But it's a great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Did you guys see the Happy Gilmore trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
25th.
Dropped today
Didn't see it.
yeah.
I was actually supposed to
could
be
pull
on
it up.
on
that film.
Netflix.
In that film.
Did you guys hear about that?
Uh-uh.
So this was early. This was like maybe month and a half into me starting here. And my brother sent me a link. He's like, dude, you should sign up for the audition. He's like, you'd be killer on Happy Gilmore too. Whether you're like raking a bunker in the background, just like get on set. And I was like, okay, cool. So I go through all the hoopla, sign up for the thing, and I get on. Total scam.
Really?
The guy just like talked about his agency the whole time and like wanted you to buy some preferred package to build your resume through his
Oh,
agency.
jeez.
And I got scammed. I didn't pay anything. Didn't pay.
Scammed.
So this is
didn't
your
pay
story of
anything.
almost being in the movie? 'Cause
Yeah, almost
you
being in
led
the
with
movie.
like I was almost.
Yeah, I
in the
thought he was gonna be
movie.
like, I made final auditions and missed the cut
No.
by one guy.
exactly.
No, it was. I remember commenting in like the, the open comment section, and it said, your comment was flagged by the organizer, because it was like, when are we going to talk about Happy Gilmore 2? It's been 30 minutes, and he's like, flagged. So, scammer. So watch out if you guys are auditioning for a feature film.
I thought he was gonna say he almost got
That
into
was
it.
such a bad story.
But it's weird because they have like all the pro golfers in it.
yeah.
I didn't know
They
that
had it
was
in the
good.
first Happy Gilmore.
Real pro golfers.
Yes. Sandy Lyle,
Lee Trevino,
Lee
yeah.
Trevino.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
You don't know any of those guys.
I know Lee Trevino.
Yeah. And he shakes his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's like, was he playing against them in the
Parker.
first one?
Huh?
Like, what did he play against them in the first one? It wasn't like they were in the field.
They showed like in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Sandy Lyle's hitting a tee shot off.
Yeah.
One of the
Okay.
holes.
Oh,
and
okay.
They weren't like fully incorporated.
But I think the
they're
pros are
now.
like in the tournament. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Like he's playing against Scotty
Yeah.
and all those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I want to see that trailer though. I'm
Yeah. I'll
excited.
show it to you after. It's pretty good. It looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Happy
Everyone's gonna
Gilmore.
watch it.
All right, well, live show tonight. Wish us luck for the people listening. If you missed the live show, it should be posted on YouTube after the fact. You can go back and watch it if you want. I think it's going to take 1 hour and 16 minutes. That's my guess. 1 hour and 16 minutes is my guess.
I think it's.
yeah.
I think that's probably accurate. Maybe hour and a half.
Since this is like the pod, kind of behind the scenes, me and John were talking about like some sort of competition for it. I thought about people who were on the stream at the beginning. Email closecoursespinsanaces.com. Your guess on minutes, closest one gets a prize. It's kind of like a fun thing.
If what?
Like everyone email, like I think it's gonna take 1 hour. I think it's gonna take 2 hours. Everyone
Oh.
email their one entry Whoever gets closest gets some sort of prize.
Oh, okay, I like it.
That'd be
And
kinda
it's got to
fun.
be entries like by this time. Your email has to
Yeah,
send by
like-
6:10.
Yeah, like you got 10 minutes to
So we
send
can
your email.
bookmark it?
Yeah, send your email. I can go back to the emails and see who the closest guest
Yeah,
was.
I kind of like that.
And then some other deals and stuff. But yeah, watch it back. Hopefully, most of the people who are watching the pod are there tonight.
All channels.
All channels: Twitch, YouTube, Insta, and the website.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. The new streams look legit with Streamlabs. By the
They
way,
do. Yeah,
it
they
looks
look
it
good.
looks money. And then
And you're just going over and hovering over, like you said, hole 3, hole 4, or 5 iron, 6 iron. 7
yeah, all of
iron.
them are hidden,
Yeah, yeah,
and then you unhide it and it
Yeah.
reds it out.
yeah.
I think it'll look pretty good, but we'll see.
Mm.
We will see.
Fancy.
What are you guys starting with? Just like the normal
I don't know. I did
pitching
want to.
wedge.
I guess
get it
this is a
close?
decent time. We got a couple minutes to wrap up. I did want to. What do you think's the move? Do we start off with something hard, or we gain our confidence with something easy?
I mean, definitely checking some boxes would be good.
Yeah.
Start with driver and see how it goes.
Couple
And
shots.
Maybe if you like knock driver off quickly in the
Yeah.
first 10 minutes, you're like, hey, we still got all our.
I think you got to go
Money
like
clubs.
wedge 9 iron first, and then go to like a hard one.
Warm up.
Yeah, get a couple in. You know you're
See
gonna
the
get
green
those.
a little bit.
and then do that. Yeah, see the putt, see how it's breaking, see what it's doing.
Yeah.
I don't
Get a
know if our
feel.
simulator shows break though. Does it?
Yeah.
It
It'll
does.
show like the beads running across.
It will?
Like the,
I don't know if it
south-
showed that
right.
earlier for me.
It was today.
It was? Okay, because I'm fucked without that. We're always fucked regardless. But yeah,
Hey, he's anchor guy today.
yeah.
So it's like
And we got to use at least
You
one of
wanna-
my tee shots
Oh,
and
that's
at
at
least one of
6?
his tee shots.
well,
Yeah.
you got to use the same club on the like so you can't hit driver and then like top it and then wedge
Nope.
No.
to like 10 feet and then.
But the good thing is we'll just keep hitting the tee shot until it's on the green or very close. Maybe you can chip on with like a wedge, but it's
Yeah,
like,
you gotta definitely remove all gimmies because then it defeats the like, hey, we got a 2-footer with driver,
Yeah.
or he's got a putt, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
where
oh,
it's
that's
funny.
good. You gotta putt it all out.
Can you make the hole bigger on the Sims?
No, bro,
I think we got
Like a 2x2 hole?
no.
If Gimmy's off, it could be there all night.
No, I will put a cap on it, like 2-hour cap.
2-hour cap.
And then if it's like, hey, we're really struggling, then we'll be like, all right, we're going part 2. We're in it for the long haul. We honestly did not think it was going to take this long. But next time
I think
we
you
do it,
guys, you should have no problem doing it.
I think we'll be all right. The putting is a little bit finicky though, but we'll see.
We'll see. What putter are we using to hit the tee ball? 'Cause
Yeah, we need a
Well,
shitty
use a
putter. I don't want to
gamer.
use a good.
I think we got one in the retail.
Got that one upstairs.
Yeah,
You hit.
Oh, you got to hit putter?
yeah, I did hit it good.
Yeah,
honestly,
all 14 clubs.
Putter's gonna be shite.
No,
No, bro, how good
Remember
was
when
my
we were hitting
putter?
putter at Cayman's, and I roped that one like
Oh, yeah.
260 with
Yeah,
the
well, I
rental
mean,
set.
Like 260 is one thing, but like feathering a putter in there to 145.
show ya.
Bro, when I hit it-
Let me go show you how to.
When
When I
feather a
hit it on
putter.
the
I'll
hole
give
in
you a
one
tip.
challenge, I was dialed with putter. Remember when I was hitting with putter? I hit like 5 or 6 with putter. I hit the green like half the
I think
time.
you
It
were
was better
rolling it,
than
though.
like wet. No, I lofted a few
Really?
back there. Yeah,
Oh,
I got
you
putter,
gotta hit
kid.
putter.
I got putter.
You hit
Don't
the
worry,
tee ball
I'll,
with putter then.
I'll take care of you. Come
don't-
underneath my arm right here, Peter.
Just don't leave driver and putter for Rory to use his tee shot.
Oh, God.
Make sure you.
No.
I'm gonna say
You take
whatever
it out.
club you would hit from this distance, Rory, that's your
Yeah,
club.
maybe start with that. Just get out of the way.
Yeah, honestly, that's not a bad move. Get his tee shot out of the way. Get his confidence
Does he have to
level
use
up.
a tee shot?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
everyone has to use at least
least
one of their
one.
tee shots.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
But like, it's easy for me. I can just hit 9, 8 iron. Give me a
Yeah.
couple. I'll hit the green eventually. Rory, hopefully too.
Yeah.
Did it say heated coffee cup?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
get
on
my
that note,
clubs, too.
hopefully you guys watched it and it was
Bungle
less
of
than
the
an
week.
hour and 16 minutes. Bungle of the week? You want one?
Oh, you want a bungle of the week?
Bungle of the week. Guys.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of anything. I've been
bungling?
nails.
No,
bananas.
not according to the Corn Fairy team that was just here.
Remembered each one by name. You know, Nick says, and who are you?
Yeah.
Okay, the guy Wade wore the polo in there, and then
Mhm.
Corey, the guy from Dallas. You know, I was like, you don't have any pins. Out of towner.
What is a good bungle of
Hooked
the
up.
week? There's gotta be-
Well, you forgot the caddy bib.
That was Rory.
Yeah, that's Rory's bungle.
Bungle of the week.
You got one?
I can't think of anything. Like I said, been pretty.
I think a good
Yeah.
bungle of the week is Rory probably putting on that fake accent and getting stuck with it. That's a decent bungle with that girl.
Good bungle.
That's a bad bungle.
That is not good.
Did you go on the date?
Yeah. I think it was all right.
The
I
only
don't
bungle
know.
I can think of maybe
You got-
was Nick was nice enough to give us our cash back on Saturday.
That's true.
Yeah, how about
I would
that?
say, Yeah, that was probably my bungle of the week.
Yeah, that was a bug.
Yeah, these guys had a party.
Have a good one.
They had a party and they bet me. They said the ratio is going to be crazy: 30 girls, 5 guys, insane ratio. And I said I'm going to show up around 2:30, an hour and a half after the party started. And I said I guarantee when I get there, there'll be at 2:30 there'll be way more dudes than girls. Oh, okay, $100 each. I got there. It was 9 dudes, 2 girls.
It was too early in the party. That
Hour
was
and a half
why.
in.
hard
And
to
did the ratio
coordinate.
ever improve? Did it ever get
at
past
4:30?
50-50?
That's why I
Yes.
texted you. I said 4:30 bet cashes. I said double or nothing 4 o'clock or 4:30.
And it would have cashed.
It would have
been
cashed.
money.
It would have been cashed.
I'm just proud of you for tapping the keg.
Thank you. I was
You guys
so worried
finished
about
it?
that. Yeah.
Really?
And I'm just happy that I got it working. In my college career, I was 1 for 4 with kegs.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
That is bad.
1 for 4.
Using the
With a
college
pump keg?
education.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the bungles that we have up here.
Spin it, slap it.
I'm impressed that Rory made it out that night.
Yeah.
Did you tell John about him at 2:30?
At 2:30, he comes out of the bathroom, slurring his words, and his belt is just undone with his pants open, and he's coming outside, and we're all laughing. He goes, like, what? Why are you laughing at me? I'm like, bro.
You forget to eat or what?
Yeah, probably.
He made it though.
He made it.
He made it.
Marathon, but
It was a marathon. He
Was
made
Denver fun? Did you drink the green beers and stuff?
yeah, drink
Yeah,
a
it
bunch
was a
of
good
green
time.
beer. We got a pretty sweet table too.
it. Yeah, we did. That
So
was
we
a
were
good.
at tap. Yeah, it was
yeah.
fun.
Where at?
It was good. Like right near like Blake Street,
Yeah.
right near
Oh, yeah.
Coors Field, like that stretch
good
of bars.
spot.
Pretty good.
Got there nice and
Been some
early.
stabbings there recently though. So.
Yeah, that's true actually.
What was
I
your
got
bungle?
pepper sprayed there one time.
My
What?
bunk.
Not me directly, but across the street is kind of like a ghetto bar. And I saw people like screaming and running, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked across the street, and there was like a orange mist. And then I saw people like the bouncer must have pepper sprayed people, and I could feel it coming across the street and like getting in my nose and shit. My nose and my throat were sore for like a day and a half.
Really?
And I was like 50 yards away from the pepper spray.
Really?
zone. Yeah, this was probably last like, July, I would say. There was a pepper spray at Sky. I think it's called Sky or Sky Bar.
Yeah.
That ghetto place. Yeah, pepper spray is not one to fuck around with. I was like way across the street and still felt it.
That's crazy.
It's bad.
Imagine taking a whole can to the face.
God, you see the video recently?
Bear
It was
mace?
like 2 blocks down from Tap. That guy was driving and people were like trying to stop him for some reason. He was just running people over.
That's crazy.
That happened like 2 weeks ago too.
I had a Tongan teammate, and he's like, "The secret to pepper spray: don't blink." That guy was crazy.
Yeah.
Don't blink.
Yeah, he's like, "You can't blink. If you blink, it's gonna hurt."
Okay.
It hurt regardless. I think you're
Rub
fucked
your
either
eyes.
way.
What was your bungle?
My bungle was folding the nut straight at Black Hawk Casino
Oh,
on Friday night with 350 in the pot. I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, "What does he have? Like, there's no way." And I'm like looking at mine. I got
What'd you
King,
have?
King Jack. It was 9. It was like 9, 10, and Queen on the board, and like some other.
and you had King Jack and he
Bullshit.
folded?
Well, I was like looking at it, and because he jammed, like he just kept raising, and I was calling, and then we get down to like the last thing, and he raises 75, and I was like, man, do I make that call? Like my stack's already like half in there, and I was looking at it, and I was like, what does he have? What does he have? Like, because I thought that there was 3 clubs on the board. My buddy Blake said that there was a spade. He's like, there was no flush draw at all. He's like, you were good. He's like, if you make that call, you win. And so I was like, I couldn't make the $75
That's
call.
soft.
And so I folded away, and I told Blake, I was like, I had King Jack. He's like, you had King Jack? You folded that? I was like, yeah. He's like, you had it all day long. So I went from sitting in front of 550 before that hand to then I would have had like 850, 900 in front of me. Instead, I had like
200.
300. Yeah. So
Ouch.
it was ouchy, and then I bled out after that. I couldn't get the wheels back
Do you
on
have
the
to
bus.
stay until everyone's gone? Are you like
No.
fully committed once you're at the table, or could you walk?
I could walk. I should have walked, but it was like I was playing so well. I came in. I was nervous about playing poker on like the real deal table because I was like, all these guys are playing like
Sure.
GTO and all that stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna get sharked. But Blake was telling me on the drive up, he's like, if you get Broadway cards suited, he's like, play it, jam it early, and I was like, okay, cool. So I get on the table
What's he saying?
first hand.
Yeah, he actually doesn't know how to play. He's got the lingo.
Yeah.
First hand, I get ace queen of hearts, and I'm like, oh, that's good, And so I raise pre-flop 25, and I get 3 callers, and it goes around, and I'm like, okay, cool, and it keeps going around. People keep raising me, and then the board comes out hearts, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. And so I like keep going, and then pretty soon we get to the end. I'm in with this other guy. It's just heads up, and I go all in, you know. And it was like at that point it was like $80 because I had already put the other 120 in. Started with 200, and then he calls, and then I give him the bad news, and it was pretty sweet. So I doubled up early, and Blake was like, hit my leg. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, you played that like a champ. And then a couple other ones, you know, because Negreanu, you know, he says if you play well, your opponents will like back off and fold, you know, when you start to raise them. And I noticed that was happening too. You'd get hooked up in some kind of hand, and then if you jam again, they're like, oh shit, he's probably got it, you know, because he's been playing well. And so they fold and they back off, and you can buy pots. And so I was playing killer for like hour and a half, and then if I make that one call, I mean,
That's soft.
you buy the table because you're sitting in front of 850 and everyone else has got like 150, 220, you know, and then you can just like bully them, you know, and like raise it up pre-flop, and they're like, fuck, I can't wait on my cards, fold, you know. So anyway, live and learn.
Can we clip this and ask the people if he's the shark or if he's getting sharked? Because I understood about half of those words. That was impressive poker talk.
Okay, well, good luck tonight,
Yeah,
boys.
thank you.
We'll see you guys next week,
Thanks.
hopefully with Cody. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys. See ya.